I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. Um, I can't hear the game audio. There we go. I didn't know you can mute it in two places. Pretty
Let's start
interesting.
the experiment.
I would nothing to fear. Is the con touch me. This is the path I follow. Which alias?
I only.
I would. Ooh, we really harmonize.
A mission? Take me along.
I'm about to have a field day. About to have a field day. Just wait till I get my hands on Miyabi. Over.
Are you bored? Should I read you something?
Wait.
There's no time to lose. Oh, for Lord, that my song needs everyone. I love you. Don't let me know. Hit my dress dirty and you'll pay. Oh, that's amazing. Where are you looking? I see it. I swear on my blade. Yeah. My blade. There's no time to lose. Don't underestimate me. Purging slash. Focusing. The light is but one step away. Weakling.
That is so fun, y'all. Kanagi. Faithful.
Don't touch me.
Don't touch me.
I'm throwing a pen. My blade is already weak.
Bro. Bro. So sad. So sad. I just didn't get this guy. Just wasn't here for this guy. So raw. That is so raw. Like this team is comfortable. You literally you put the scene together. You face roll. You can do whatever you want.
My heart is a mirror.
Look at that. All right.
victory. The only option. Yes. My heart is a mirror. Notice me, Lord Nathan. I see it. Don't get hit. Weak one. Oh, for Lord Nathan. Who dares get between me and Lord Nathan? Purging slash. Leave it to me.
Oh, I wasn't even looking at the health bar. How do I see what this does? Don't I already have this?
Alright, this song is dedicated to the world. The light is but one step away. How irksome. No time to lose. Don't underestimate me. Notice me, Lord Nathan.
Gonna be easy.
My song is with you. Bash. My blade is already here. I'm going with him. Who dares get between me and Lord Faithful? Victory, the only option.
Let's get it.
It's over. I'm unstoppable. Purging slash. Victory, the only option. Yeah.
That is awesome. Just wait. Oh crap. Gotta do that one more time.
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
Just grab whatever. Speed running time.
Weakling. Don't underestimate me. Fool. Don't you know? Keep my dress dirty and you'll pay. I see it. I'm unstoppable. My song is with you. Awaken. Purging slash.
Mm-hmm.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan? Let my song move everyone. There's no time to lose. Evade. This song is dedicated to the world. My blade awaits. Vanish. How irksome. I swear on my blade. Yeah. Weakling. Oh my. All right, I'll take them on. Let our souls resonate. Awaken. No urgent listening. Don't you know? Get my dress dirty and you'll pay. Vanish. Purging slash. Huh. It's over. Who dares get between me and Lord Satan? I swear on my blade. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Health bar where?
This song is dedicated to the world. Press forward. my dress dirty and you'll pay. Victory, the only option. Weakling. Oh, for Lord's sake! That song moved everyone. Fine.
Purple jellyfish. Yeah.
You better not get my... Who dares get between me and Lord Satan? Let our souls resonate! Awaken! I swear on my blade. Don't you know? Get my dress dirty and you'll pay. Victory, the only option. Let's fire it up! Want a glass of nitro fuel? Nothing to fear. So sleepy. Sokaku, ready! Is it work time? Good day.
Let's start the experiment. I only handle technical matters.
I didn't. My turn. Stay away from me. Daydreaming?
That was easy.
Want a glass? Good day. Zokaku, ready. Let's fire it. Needs good. Good day.
I only handle technical matters.
Want a glass of nitro fuel? Let's fire.
Let's start.
I
only
want nothing to fear.
let's
Good day, Lord Phaethon. I would never turn down Lord Phaethon. Vivian is at your command.
わたわた。
give you a little treat, like this.
Wanna help me test this? Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
Fool. Don't touch me. Get away from me! You better not get my chest. This won't hurt. Not worth my time.
Pretty, aren't you?
Behold.
Full finish.
You better not get my chest dirty.
Have a couple more.
What's this? Here comes a big one. Don't touch me. The wind is perfect today.
Perfect timing.
Who dares get between me and Lord Satan? Bye-bye, suckers! Boom!
Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
Fool. Don't touch me.
Wanna help me test this? Phasing out.
So boring, opponent.
Looking down on you. Now, do I really want to upgrade Sukaku?
Is it work time? Is food included?
Because I truly have no clue where she's gonna go. I just wanted to make an option. Like, I'm just tired of not having a nice character to use.
Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Just don't blink!
Nothing reaches my defense.
Around and around and stop!
Your journey ends with me. Neutralizing the threat.
Look at me!
Adjusting for wind.
The melody of combat.
My bullets are one with the wind.
Press the advantage.
Recalibrating.
Ha! Here we go! Huh?
Precision strike.
I can't do enough damage there. It was so bad. Are my builds that bad?
Needs to. I'll protect you from any danger.
She doesn't give herself crit rate. Not sure. Not sure what to do. Cause the AP ain't doing nothing. It does even less damage now.
I've got your back.
All I need, a star. Singular star.
Copy. The melody is neutralizing the threat. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
I can also become an Asura!
Don't cross the line. Target locked. Nothing breaches my defense. Nothing slips through my defenses.
That's the advantage.
Increase firepower.
Yeah, there's no way.
This bullet will reach its mark. The melody. Adjusting for wind.
Here we go!
Don't cross the line. Nothing breaches my defense. Your journey ends with me.
Please. I just need a singular star. You're kidding. How do you even get points? Oh, so, okay. Okay.
take point. Adjusting for wind. My bullets are one with the wind.
Just don't blink!
Your journey ends with me.
Okay, hold on.
The melody of combat. You're cornered. Position. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
I can also become an Asura!
The best defense is a strong offense.
Need something?
I'll protect you from any danger.
Yeah, I don't know, chat. I really don't feel like
Is food included?
building these
Asset confirmed.
characters just to get a
Preparing to
one
move
star.
out.
Like if I snipe lighter. Nah.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Need
I am the Eye of Obel.
standing by.
Huh.
I am.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Oh crap. Might as well. Wait until I get through. If I can just simply. I have to wait till level 60.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
I only handle technical matters.
Pet Maid Rena, at your service.
I guess I'll get Arena. No, a Grace. I don't know. So here's my idea.
Needs
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Get Evelyn. Get Astra.
I am the
Astra,
I've
Sakaku,
got
hard carry.
protection from any danger.
Hard carry for Evelyn.
Asset confirmed. Preparing to move out.
Boom. We win. Profit. Definitely one option. Let me find out. Orpheus is anomaly.
Let's fire it up.
Gonna fire one at that. I'm gonna be so pressed. We have 3 days. I'm so mad. They could have given me a single speed roll. What a waste.
Don't be nervous. Just cooperate with me like you did before. Guide with the rainbow, so leave it with us. Dispel the gloom, destroy the skies.
Contact detected.
We can do it!
Attack!
I'm so everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Root here. Embrace a new life.
Set the seas ablaze!
May death protect us! We can do anything!
Have some sunshine! Dispel the gloom, destroy the skies!
As you wish.
So leave it with us.
Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
I give up.
Can I really reason with you, Cienjo people? I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
But I am trying to reason with you here. That...
You know what? This but straight up snatching. I'm hearing you keep detaining my cargo. Don't think you can possibly convince staying on the Cienjo, are you? What terrible...
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express?
They're in trouble? No.
Looks like you've met this IPC worker before. I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. I was sent here to deal with the IPC.
As you know, this IPC transport ship was... And this is Mr. Scott.
So, you're Scott. I've heard her mention you.
Like I wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor...
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you a million...
Why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology.
Listen here.
Even if there are dangerous items, what do they have to do with you? It's not even being shipped to the Lawfu.
But you'll have to stay in the port for several days before your ship is repaired and you can take off again.
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it...
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machine...
Biological tissue?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further
The Alliance's regulation.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone...
This Mr. Scott seems... I heard how you helped Aramali.
What are you guys whispering about over...
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations, too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo Alliance IPC Trade Consensus,
Aurum Alley, you were dealing with civilian merchants where you could use the IPC's name to. But this time, the Cloud Knight Lieutenant standing before you represents the will of Lawfu's general and won't be intimidated.
Of course. I'm sure we both want a peaceful resolution.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, I want things to be resolved peacefully, but aren't we getting stuck in rigid form? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong,
Don't underestimate Cienjo technology, even if they need to.
yeah, go ahead and brag about their skills. After all, you're just a But I'm different. I'm an IPC member. Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligence.
You're pulling out all the stops, and you've even dragged members since we've met each other before, Mr. Scott. Let me share some information. Your transport ship was attacked by the Borison, and the Cloud Knights might see it as more than just a random attack.
You think you can scare me with that? What exactly do you mean?
Sure, you might purely be innocent victims of a Borison attack. But think about it another way. Why would the Borison launch such an attack near the Lawfu? Perhaps some of your crew members colluded. We may need to interrogate every one of your crew to eliminate this potential risk.
You know what? I don't think we really need a member from the Intelligentsia Guild present. I'm just hoping that we both need to follow the regulations, because that's how the IPC and the Cienjo operate, right? As an IPC worker, I have to abide by its regulations.
I understand that you're trying to stick to the IPC regulations, and that's commendable, Mr. Scott. But what you fail to see, if this conflict with the Skyfaring Commission escalates, it won't just make things.
Of course, I never wanted conflict with the Cienjo. Like I said, all I wanted was to retrieve the cargo and be done with it, but they just refused.
Let's get it.
Well, you guys sure know how to argue. You're fine. I'll allow.
So, Mr. Scott.
Well, IPC staff are free to come and go.
That was the most
as long as they don't
we
break
heard our
any
own
laws.
character talk.
Yeah, you've got some insight there.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Ansha.
I'm Ansha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the Lawfu.
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cienjo Juming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do, so I came myself. It's fine, Mr.
She
Scott.
did what?
If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check.
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed a more reasonable at. Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are repaired.
Your ship can leave whenever you want, but I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have... Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous case. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Only.
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to...
Got him.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr.
Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for. Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman.
But you're still as annoying as ever.
Voice line.
This lady is really something else. Is this the
Let's see.
IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off.
Uh-oh.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
Break's over.
Dispel the gloom! Destroy the skies!
I choose you. Root here. Embrace a new life.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear.
Enough. Miss Shikue, please escort our IPC guests to the Skyfair.
I'm
I feel like he generally has no clue.
Please follow me.
Our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of...
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes.
Why would the
So, like,
Intelligentsia
the
Guild use
opposite
such
of an
unethical
android?
technology? Perhaps.
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borisin... No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commit. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving danger... As for you, Mr. Crafts... I had a feeling that the
I should thank you for saving my life. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. Yeah, exactly. As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the law.
It wasn't a...
It's still early, so why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission?
I'd be happy to accept your...
And you three are coming too, right?
Oh.
I want to make something with it. But what to make?
I'm here to pay my respects.
All these years, the tides come and go.
You're a Lofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentor. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty...
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long, in my humble opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were My bad. Well, since you went through the entire
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the Alliance to come in and... Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible. I'm looking to remedy this problem.
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy, but the Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu have always been intricately connected. If you cannot distance yourself from these ties, Miss Lingsha, changing the situation...
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the
I see. Thank you. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to
Yo,
prolong
yo.
their existence. Just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus,
How's it going,
but
Raven?
are unable to calm the hearts and minds of the people within the Alchemy Commission. Our Xianzhou forebears knew this well, and that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy
We
Commission's
fix that.
Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance.
So tiny.
Unfortunately,
My screen.
even though she was skilled in the
For some
art of
reason,
healing,
when I
she
plugged
didn't
the
understand the
capture
human
card
heart
in,
or how to
made
eliminate the
everything
sickness
tiny.
lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down
So if I
the
missed a
sentence?
couple of chats,
None other
probably because
than
I couldn't
General
see it.
Jin Yuan himself.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus. Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him.
But I'm over here just doing the story. Or some part of it.
Lingsha, you're back! I've been waiting ages for you.
Something tells me you are in a banner together.
Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
They're aware.
What a small world.
They're aware.
You stole my sword. Give it back.
He said, "Give me no Yamato."
Skip the introduction part then.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Another one?
Of course
Already?
not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have
We just had a
important
cutscene.
things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike.
He did
and
what
you
now?
struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you
Things like
who
that.
lost focus.
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming.
The one with the
You're
robot
not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
that came alive.
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just, you know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
These are like two kids arguing.
Fine. You don't have to give it back because I'll take it back myself.
Between these two, who do you think is tougher, Dan Heng?
Wait, so
Don't get me
we're
wrong.
actually gonna get a cutscene?
Just curious.
Get ready to separate them.
Oh yeah.
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagined celebrating it.
Hey, it's entertainment.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword. I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another.
Rare.
I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested
Drawn
with
where?
abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Yeah.
Clearing out some abominations?
I decided to draw a couple of
Sounds
things.
boring.
I
It's the
saw.
Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha. I'll help you get rid of them.
I drew Kafka. I saw a thumbnail. I was like, oh,
Oh,
they
you
imitate
think
that?
you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything,
Drew a
I'll
sparkle.
gladly draw my sword and help her out.
So it's not one
It's
to
so
one.
heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and
Because
caring. So
when
then,
I was like
shall we
referencing
get
it,
going?
I listened to the song. Oh yeah, Kafka's theme and Sparkle's theme goes pretty hard. But not one to one. I was drawing at an angle. My computer is my laptop is tilted one way, and the TV was tilted the other. Okay, I appreciate it. And this is Castress when she was still on Banner. I was trying to draw her banner pose. Not her banner pose, but like her promotional pose. There we go. Yeah, not one to one. But yeah, I've been studying this game or Hoyo in general to try to get better drawing anime. Yeah, dramatic irony, monodrama. They made their way into my music cycle. Let's watch this cutscene.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, their experimental abominations have been
Let me move that out the way.
If you want a contest, I'll be the referee. The one who kills the most abominations within 15 minutes wins.
It's definitely easier to reference something than to just draw something of that quality
It's for your
in
own
your head,
good, little Yunli. While you desire
especially
to
with your own
compete against each
character.
other, I don't want to see either.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
All right. So I'm gonna make my team 100% better.
Bright edge that can cut jade. And the stars shift
Does it need to fix my team?
within it.
Damn it. They said nah.
Fine sword indeed.
I heard the song. I did not watch the trailer. This song also goes hard. I mean, I've been enjoying a lot of the songs from this game. Even Robin's 3 songs I listened to recently.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Cause like, I typically listen to Japanese songs anyway, so. I should have. Wait, can I change lineup? I mean, Okay, let's try to make them work. Yeah, context. Context helps.
So this is the warmth of life.
We can do it! Time for swordplay!
Eternal. Every petal in life's garden. Oh,
When I hear this song, I think about it too.
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill.
Strike with heart.
Trust me. We can do anything.
You stole my
There's more
kills.
to life.
I saw that.
Bladed flight.
Please open up. May this faint look dispel the gloom, restore the sky.
So this is the warmth of life.
This has been
There we go.
you just don't know.
Guide with the rainbow bridge. Have some sunshine.
Strike with heart.
Practice is over.
Swords descend.
Some value, I suppose.
Please open up. Fill me the with. May this faint light dispel the gloom, restore the skies.
Time for swordplay. Bladed flight.
Easy.
I win, Miss Yunli.
Go.
You got lucky.
Why don't you just give me back my sword, sincerely apologize, and then go cry your eyes out to your grandpa? Consider yourself lucky that I'm not interested in your rusty sword, as I don't have the nasty habit of snatching other people's weapons.
All you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't get carried away with yourself.
I seen
If you think
Showcase.
you can just take this sword
Showcase.
from my hand, go ahead and try.
Let's get it. Oh?
Well fought, my young friends.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single stroke.
I'm a Feijao.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission.
Nimble.
A passerby, if you will. I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a remarkable fight at the Alchemy Commission, of all places. Well, the Lafu is never short of surprises.
Just a feeble warrior.
However, I have a
Feeble
small
warrior.
suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the war dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all. Yunli and I, we were just sparring.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords, and she swung her sword with full strength.
One of the generals.
No grudges between you. I don't believe it.
Nothing crazy.
What brings you here, Lady Feixiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady? Feixiao? Grandpa always talks about you. Could it be that you are...
Just an imitator.
Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Lafu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the Vanquishing General. Known to all and unbeknown to none.
Vanquishing General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it.
Glad that I finally get to see what she's like.
I heard there's a dozing general on the Lafu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
you're trying to run the
That's a
ones.
title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Feixiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back,
He's so pressed.
the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Feixiao.
I wonder which one does more damage
By the
again.
way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the
Which
seat of
one is the
divine
better
foresight
unit?
for a chat with General
I wonder.
I think there's more to those personal grudges you mentioned earlier.
Thanks for stepping in, General Feixiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it even as
Eyes.
for the healer
Her
lady's
eyes.
consultation?
Her eyes are pretty.
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget,
Gotta
you'd
try
have been
that.
waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a spot and get some fresh air.
Oh no. Fei Zhao's eyes.
Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around
Her,
for a few
her
hours.
eyes complement
So,
her design,
what do you think?
as well as her hair. Hair.
It
Hair.
appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone
Hard to
that the
talk
Luofu
when
is
I hear
prospering
myself
after
repeating
the
back to
Ambrosial
myself
Arbor
in the mic.
crisis.
But yeah, no, Fei Zhao's eyes are really good
But
looking.
I know you're going to say but, right?
But
no, I've seen her alt.
influx of people
She's
attending the
kind of
war
fun to play.
dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors.
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant. So at the very least, General
A
Jing Yuan is
common,
aware of this.
tiny person wielding
As for
giant
other
weapon.
matters, I'm unable to
I always
say.
appreciate that.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just
Oh,
a
yeah,
military
no,
healer.
I was,
And now all
as
of a
for
sudden
who's
I'm
stronger,
thrust
I was
onto the
making a
center
joke.
stage having cordial chats with two generals.
Yun Li is clearly stronger in game.
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right?
Someone saw that I had Yang
Before getting in
Qing,
touch
or
with
I
General
don't,
Jing Yuan,
like how do you say
I
it?
wanted to put
Yang
aside
Qing.
my assumptions
When
and see his
someone saw that I had the little boy,
That includes the overall
my
bearing of the
account, and
Cloud
said
Knights on
brick
the street, what people are saying, and how those close
or
to him
bricked
behave.
account. I'm like, all right.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of its collective momentum. Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power.
That told me everything.
Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your
You're a
translation.
Yang Qing stan, really?
You've made me lose where I was now. Anyway, this is how I operate in
Well,
battle,
like,
so you might as well get used to it.
even in the
Are you
tier
treating
list I
General
saw,
Jing Yuan as your enemy?
the bros at the
The
bottom of
longest-serving
the tier
general
list.
of the Xianzhou
I don't know if that's
Luofu. You think he'd have only
or
a few enemies?
or what, but
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
the Arguhimico was worse than Pure Fiction came out.
So not
Oh,
even
okay,
the
so
famed
Pure
healer
Fiction.
lady could help? Don't worry.
I can never remember which one is that.
And find a way to cure you. Actually, I've found some leads.
Yeah, because it sucks to be a hunt character already, unless you're Fei
Life and
Zhao.
death, Zhao Chou. It's all
Oh,
predetermined. Upon starting
yeah.
my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my
Unless
life
you're
would be
Fei Zhao
dedicated
in
to
March.
being the Xianzhou spearhead.
Unless your
Bringing
name is
about
Fei
the
Zhao.
abominations of abundance
Oh,
till
this
the
is
end
for
of my
how?
days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy
I mean,
has
hey, if it gets a
always
buff,
been
that's a dub right there. I always just I equate him to Nekomata. If Nekomata can get a buff,
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for
I don't know. I
dinner
just feel like
tonight?
there's no reason for characters to be that weak. I don't know.
You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys
Even
figure
if
it
they're
out for
outdated.
yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just
Yeah,
dropped
but
in
yeah,
out of
there's already
nowhere?
free-to-play accounts anyway. I don't think they'd be losing money just off a.
I mean, when Yun Li swung that massive sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Hold on, I cannot read that.
Mind. You think so too, right?
I think he's gonna get a new form would be cool. Oh, speaking of Nekomata, the best standard band character. Talking about Rena, I'm gonna be so. It would either have to be Rena or Grace. Rena's the one with the puppets. Where's it made? Grace is I hate you. Of course, it's Rena. The game just refused. Like I I have to wait until the anniversary when they give out for the agent, and then I can get my. Would have Grayson more. If I got Rena, I would totally get a one grade. Fortunately, I'm gonna get her W engine though. So yeah, you get one free. Call it, yeah, agent. I got Soldier, but it doesn't really fit into my account that well because I already have Evelyn. I mean, yeah, no, not really. Hmm.
I agree.
On top of what
General
else?
Fei Xiao is indeed impressive.
I was talking about Yanqing, actually.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming
Yeah.
up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony.
Oh, that reminds me. I
I've
may
had
have
my fair
messed
share of
up.
defeats lately.
Don't
So during
underestimate yourself.
the Honkai Star Rail
After all,
anniversary,
generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance.
they also give away a
Just
free
remember the state of
5-star.
mind you had when you
Lycon?
single-handedly took on me and Blade,
Am I crazy?
putting life and
Or
death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
or did you have to have some sort of materials to get it at the
Thanks
top?
for the advice, Master Danheng. By the way,
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing
Okay,
and the
cool.
Zhuming.
I thought I was
really
like
don't want to
tripping.
get caught up in grown-up.
Yeah, I know about that Lycon.
Earlier at the Palace of Astral, I introduced these guests from the Astral Express to you, Elder Huayan. But with all the people around, we only exchanged pleasantries. Now, I'd like to officially introduce them to you. These three braved great dangers, accompanying me to perilous places.
Well, I skimmed through the reports about the Arbor's rebirth from the Master Diviner Hu Xuan. She's been but despite all that, I believe in you. Since you joined the ranks, you have repeatedly achieved remarkable feats. After the High Cloud Quintet each went
They
their
related?
separate ways
They have same
despite the
color
many
eyes.
criticisms within the Alliance,
I mean, I know he's
Marshal
old,
still
but
stood firm against the
never know.
dissenting
That could just be his
voices
natural color.
and entrusted the Lawfu to you. Over the years, you've served the Alliance with loyalty and wisdom. You've taken down abominations in Thalassa, rescued the Xianzhou Yuchue from a siege, and destroyed. There are fools who doubt your loyalty.
These two.
They're happy to see the divine foresight fail
Technically,
because it gives them some kind of
they also
sick
kind of share similar
satisfaction.
appearance.
They haven't
Hellblazer, but
achieved any.
obviously not.
But I've seen enough failures in my time.
Obviously
I
not
want to
related.
believe that your loyalty has.
So, General Fei Xiao of the Yaoqing is the only one investigating the Ambrosial Arbor crisis on behalf of the Alliance?
No.
This old man's words always catch me off guard.
The Marshal ordered me to come to the Xianzhou Laofu. But the document only says, attend the war dance and listen to Fei Xiao's question. The Marshal is well aware of Jing Yuan's purpose in holding the ceremony and understands the situation he is facing. She meant...
Thanks for your kindness and sincerity, Elder Huayan. But is it appropriate to tell everyone here about the Marshal's order?
By introducing the Express's witnesses to me alone, aren't you aiming to discern the intentions behind both my actions and Fei Shao's? And whether they... As for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, all I need... Oh, by the way, I've prepared...
We get a weapon? Free Lycal? Free armor? Something?
Yes, it's... There will be numerous contests and celebrations during the war dance. The host will dispatch a skilled warrior to take on challengers from all over the cosmos, showcasing the excellent martial arts of the Xianzhou Laofu. When you mentioned that the Astral Express would be attending the ceremony...
You humor me, Elder Huayan. The healer lady is just a young lady who knows...
What's this box for?
This sword case is intended for the War Dance's award. It's empty now, but I don't mean to boast about our skills, but this sword represents the pinnacle of the Zhu-Ming's craftsmanship. It has a
Wait,
legendary history.
is this how
full
Fei
of
Zhao
heroic
gets her
tales
weapon?
from foreign lands. Tales. I've been wondering who would be worthy of such a sword. And then it hit me. I can award it to the champion of the Ringmaster's Challenge. The ceremony's champion is sure to be a perfect match for the sword. Moreover, I hear that Yanqing is an excellent swordmaster, and that he will be representing the Lawfu as the...
Thank you for your generosity, Elder Huayan.
If you want to give me a sword, just say the word, Grandpa.
Where did she come
No need to
from?
beat around the bush.
You've got confidence, my girl, but I don't think you can best Yanqing.
He said that.
I know you're all about swords, Miss Yunli. It's just a shame that it's the sword that ultimately chooses its rightful master.
Yeah, and even if someone gets their hands on such a precious sword, it'll probably end up in someone else's.
The outcome of our duel at the Alchemy Commission is still up in the air. Since you're interested, why don't you represent the Xianzhou Juming and challenge me in the ring?
That's exactly what
Bro,
I
they
had.
were hyping this. They were
Nobody
hyping
knows
him
who's
up.
gonna come
I
out
can
on
see
top.
why
It could be
he has a
me.
fan
It
base.
could be someone else.
He's
It'll probably
unironically,
be me.
is this
But
potential
whatever
man?
happens, it won't be him.
Not to be rude or anything.
Is he
We've
the
been watching your
potential
drama.
man?
I'm dying to find out who beats who.
Quiet down. We have other guests here. I've prepared this sword to add some While you both seem confident that you'll win, you need to remember there can only be one winner and one loser in the ring. We don't know who the winner will be, and it might not be either of you.
See him at the end of the war dance. Yeah, okay, he's potential.
You're eyeing that...
I have.
How does that make sense?
In my humble opinion, while a Cloud Knight is commendable by securing victories, I'd be greatly pleased if this apprentice could represent the Express in the war...
Well, Elder Huayan's idea is quite interesting. Imparting swordplay skills requires teamwork, and both the winner and the loser will learn a valuable lesson
I'm gonna be
regardless
leading
of the outcome.
that thing.
The question is, whom should the two of them take as an apprentice?
Huh? Who? Wait, me?
I noticed just now that Miss March seemed quite interested in the outcome of your sword fight. So I thought, why not teach her the art of swordplay?
Oh, it doesn't even increase in size.
Are you serious? Why am I being dragged into this all of a sudden? I've never practiced swordplay before. I'm a total newbie. You really think I can learn it? Well, you'll probably realize I have no hope and give up on me. And that'd be so embarrassing.
Can't even. All right, there we go.
Things are already
Wait a minute,
complicated
is
enough
this?
as they are.
Wait a minute.
He
We're talking
strikes
about
like lightning.
March?
Does Mr.
How March
Gumhong
becomes
really need
part
anyone's
of the
guidance?
hunt?
As for Miss March, she's like a piece of jade in the rough, just waiting to be shaped.
I appreciate your kind words, General Huayan. But won't teaching me swordplay be a waste of Yanqing and Yunli's time? They should. Oh, plus, I heard that each sword master has their own special moves. What if they let something slip while teaching me? If everyone knows each other's tactics, won't that mean everyone's stuck in a stalemate and unable to end their fights during the war dance?
That's considerate of you, March 7th. But don't worry. It'll...
Looks like March's curiosity has...
The whole point is to know each other's moves. Defeating your opponent in just one move.
So Miss Yunli has already agreed.
Oh yeah, Raven. So I may have a dilemma.
So you're admitting your defeat, huh? If you're not even confident to teach, why don't you let me be the ring...
Yanqing, teaching an apprentice is also a way of honing your own skills and gaining insight.
So
You've been an apprentice
there's
for
been
years.
leaks.
It's about time
There
you
have
looked at
been
swordplay
leaks.
from another perspective.
Now, we don't know for sure, obviously.
Then count me in.
I don't
Now that
know when
Yanqing
leaks,
has agreed
how many
too,
times leaks have been wrong,
it all
but
comes down to Miss March giving her nod.
It's up to you.
I have like
At least that way, I
a
won't have to
little
worry
over
about you
20
accidentally
pulls,
shooting me in the butt all the time.
9 days,
Hey, I've never missed my target.
and
Then I'm on board. Thank you for your kindness,
if
General
if
Huayan.
Truby comes on the rerun,
Tomorrow,
I'm honestly not
Yanqing
sure
and
what to,
Yunli and I will head out
because
and
it's
purchase
like
some sword
I
practice
either get
equipment for
Herta
Miss March.
or I get
You're
Truby.
too kind. Wait, you're giving me a gift? Shouldn't it be the other way around?
If Truby comes back. Now, if she doesn't, I have a whole patch. I have a whole nother patch to save again,
General Huayan's gone.
which is awesome.
Wait, why does something feel off about what we talked about? I think we straight...
Yeah. I brought you here because the general said he had some important matters to
So,
discuss.
meaning I might,
How
if that's the case, I might have to give up on Herta
But from his point of view,
just to
we're
complete
no
my
different
first
from all the
team.
other tourists who may leave
At
at any
first,
time.
technically it's already
Since the crew's
4 or
actions
5
were
stars
mentioned
with
in the
Ron May,
Lawful's
but
operations log that was given to the
Kirby is
Alliance,
just blatantly
and
better,
he
right?
wants to see it
So
for himself during the war dance.
Elder Huayan is still that tricky general who likes to give everyone a headache. My apologies. Truth be told,
now,
I invited
if
all of
Truby
you to
doesn't
the
come,
ceremony because I wish
I was
for
thinking,
you to
okay,
act
then
as
just
my
give
witnesses.
Ron May to
I apologize for not
just give
disclosing
Ron
this
May to
information
Herta.
earlier. In the coming weeks, I'll also invite all of
But
you to a meeting with General Fei Xiao, where you may need to answer her
I
questions
feel like I
and
might end
clear
up
up any
binging
doubts
Ron May
she might have.
next if I end up getting,
So
say,
please,
Robin
be prepared for the meeting.
or a potential remembrance support remember.
Don't worry, General. No matter what happens, I'm prepared to stay here as the Express's witness.
Thank you, everyone.
General, I know there isn't much I can do to share your burden, but...
Hanmei E1 is pretty close to Tribby, so I'm not worried about
As
Tribby.
the Lawfu ringmaster,
What
I
does
won't let
Tribby
anyone
provide?
defeat me in the war
It's
games.
funny that you say my limited. I think I'm aware that she does it. Give Respin, and she has like follow-up attacks.
The illustrious Merlin's claw
Which is
waiting
huge.
for me? And for so long, too?
That's kind of hard to
It's quite an
overlook.
honor. It's been a while, General Fei Shao.
Oh, as a support character.
It's been 30 years since we last saw each other.
In terms of what she
Right,
provides
Yukon?
to buff wise.
Yes.
Sounds like it's
Back
same as
then,
around me.
you were the vanguard of the Yao Qing's verdant knights. And I was
Oh
a
yeah, I got
pilot of the
Yukong. I got
Lawfu's
this character.
Rainbow Fall Fleet. Who would have thought that upon
I
meeting
bullshitted my way through
you'd be
the
a
memories
general,
of chaos to
and
get
I'd
this.
have given up flying. Really does feel
I
like
put
a
Hyacinth
lifetime
on
ago.
one team, on Cassius on the other, and just
Well, I
everyone
wouldn't
else
say I haven't seen you
had
in
it.
30 years. After all, your great victories are announced through the Yellow Bell resonance system every day. So I'm well aware of your great feats.
Heard Yukong is gonna be really good
How's
for
your health
Fine On.
holding up?
Still stable, I suppose.
Interesting.
Do you still
I
remember
actually
the
haven't
bug?
heard of that.
That healer with the odd name and peculiar temperament.
I was told
What was his name
it was gonna
again?
be
Was it Pichu?
one of the
Or
remembrance
Katyo?
characters that later down the line.
Jiao Cho.
And I
He's
also
been my
wonder how
retainer and
they
personal
or
healer,
it-
delegated by the Alchemy Commission from the Xianzhou Yao. Given my background,
which may be a
I'm
little
happy
tough
to have made
because
it this far.
domains don't
I'm
overlap.
relieved to know that you're safe and sound. Well then, since you and Elder Huayan are here, I imagine you must have received orders from the Marshal? As your friend, may I ask how the Alliance intends to punish the General of the Lawfu?
The Arbor's rebirth has frightened the elders who lurk behind the scenes. They fear the resurgence of
Here's a huge buff for the last one turn.
much like what
I know all
happened 30
keep
years
that buff
ago.
the whole duration. Oh yeah,
Although
it
the
freeze
report
it.
from
Doesn't
the
his
Lawfu explained all the details, we don't
pauses
know
the
if the real
timer
Legion
essentially
really invaded, or how
for
exactly the
turns
Stoneron
and other
hunters of
things?
the Astral Express. As you know, the fugitive Jing Liu, who mysteriously disappeared many years ago, has resurfaced. This time, she has brought along an outworlder and a coffin, claiming to offer the Marshal a method
Vaguely.
to fight against
I've
the
seen him in a
evils.
couple of shorts.
The Lawfu preceptor has also leveled accusations against Jing Yuan for neglecting the Alliance's
I haven't really
principles.
looked too much into him
She
because
asserts
I
that Jing
personally
Yuan
don't plan on
enabled the
getting him.
exiled Imbibitor
Sounds like he's
Lune
gonna
to
be
re-enter the Lawfu,
pretty cool
thereby unlocking the
character,
luminescent depths
but
within Scale Gorge waterscape, which
I
in
don't
turn
really.
disrupted the Vidyadhara's dutiful watch over the ambrosial arbor. It is for these
I don't know.
reasons that I have come here
Pull
to
him
the
for a
Lawfu to...
DPS. It like trying to compare him to
Well,
like
duty
Herta
calls.
or Acheron
Perhaps I should
in
have
terms of
just
design
mentioned
and
all this to an uninvolved person.
how I care about them or
But since
feel
we last
attached.
fought together,
He's
I
just
figured
not
I'd
up there
keep
for
you in the
me.
dark. Perhaps
Yeah, no, his
pretending
like
you
the
didn't know
design,
any of this
like
would be for the best.
when he ults.
I understand.
I've only seen a little
I'm
bit of it,
sorry.
but like
I was out of line.
it's pretty
I know I
gnarly. And
shouldn't
then
be
I think he like
defending General Jing Yuan
I don't know if
right
he
now.
summons a meteor, creates a meteor, or just
Well,
nukes the
You know
battlefield
how
somehow.
I am.
But
The Lawfu has enjoyed
it
centuries
is
of
pretty
stability
it is
since
pretty
the end of
wild.
the sedition of Imbibitor Lune,
It's not
much of which can
that's
be
not my type
attributed
of
to General
aesthetic
Jing
though, I
Yuan's
guess.
masterful strategizing. Unfortunately, for a long-life species, enduring through the ages always culminates in a failure that undoes all previous achievements. A moment that our adversaries relish.
That's true. And that's why I'm also here for another purpose. To visit Hule.
You have Blade.
Hule?
Yeah, Blade
You
is
mean
getting a
that
good
Hule?
buff, I heard.
The
Or did they
Borisin
already
warhead?
get their
The same Hule who has been imprisoned in the
The nemesis of the Foxians.
I think I
who will
heard he
never
was
be
finally just
forgiven
gonna
and
scale
shall
with
be imprisoned until the
HP and
end of the
HP alone.
cosmos.
Not HP alone, but
I
more so
can't quite
HP.
remember the exact
Like
wording, but yes, the
Sludge.
very same Hule.
Along with some other
Usually,
changes.
only emissaries from
The Foxians and the Alliance made a pact to combat the abominations, aiming to achieve justice and free their kin. Given the situation on the Lawfu, those on
Yeah,
the
there you go.
Yaoqing
There you
are
go.
concerned about Hule's imprisonment. I'm
Oh
afraid
shit, is
that the
that Hule?
routine visit every century is no longer sufficient to ease
That's
their
Hule.
concerns.
Oh, Kool-Aid.
That's why I was sent here, to reassure them.
Tell me why he just
It's all
has the
bad
chance to just completely wipe your
Well,
teeth.
not everything. There might be a silver lining. Oh, by the way,
I'm talking about like
I found some clues about the thing you
I was
asked.
doing simulated universe, unknown world.
Tell me
I was
more.
doing like the extra turns
The
phase or
Verdict
whatever.
Knights followed the route you mentioned and discovered the
I was
wreckage
barely
of
doing
porcelain
damage,
famed ship.
but I was getting by. I got to his final
Unfortunately,
like
there were no survivors
last health
and no
bar,
cargo.
and he just popped off for no reason.
However, someone had already been on the scene before we arrived.
Our people? Or someone from the IPC?
No, neither. Yukong, have you heard of a person named Ron May?
Ron May mention? Bro, I didn't even have to. I didn't even know he had that. I don't think I've ever had the 1v1 him. I usually just kill him or.
I'm still feeling
I either
sleepy.
kill him or he combos me to death.
Did I oversleep?
Think you get away with your crime by pretending to be a waiter? There you are.
You haven't forgotten about our promise to General Huayan, have you? I woke up especially early so I can start teaching Miss March swordplay.
Yeah, March makes me
Why are
wanna.
you blushing, Master Yanqing?
This is, the first time
The
someone's
Hunt
called me
March
master.
makes me want to invest
I
in
need to,
Feijao
get used to it.
because I like March.
Let me make it clear.
Therefore,
Swordplay
Feijao.
training is about
I also like
improving your
Feijao.
body,
Therefore,
mind, and strength. It's not a casual game you can master overnight. I promised General Huayan that I'd teach you Cloud Knight swordplay, so you can participate in the war dance and defeat at
yeah,
least
no, this
one
is with
opponent. I'll do my best.
this is
But if
while
you
I had
break your
Pollux.
master's rules,
Actually, yes, no. Now that you said that, he killed me through. Because I had a Pollux up. He killed Pollux. He killed my team. Global passive came back up, and then everyone died anyway. I'm like, all right, buddy.
Is it too late for regrets? I'm already regretting my impulsive decision.
Oh yeah, and then the 5-star March.
I'm not sure what I'll do either, because I've never been a teacher before.
The only problem is she ain't
Miss
purple.
March, please behave and don't skip classes or complain.
I want to go. Like, I kind of want to do my purple queens. You know what I mean? Like, for my first 3
Don't go easy on her.
team, Castrus for one team, Herda for another team, then
By the way,
thinking Acheron,
I've found a quiet spot in the back
thinking
garden of the Palace of
Acheron,
Astrum
but
for
I'm
our
not
first lesson together.
entirely sure because I don't even have her best in slot supports. I heard a couple of leaks because I was curious.
seriously? It's the first day and you two are already late? Why is everyone on the Luofu so laid back? So disappointing.
She apparently has a thing that scales with how many Memo sprites are on the field, which is kind of crazy.
Wait,
So she basically wants a full remembrance team.
Sneaky! I'm just showing you what Luofu etiquette is all about.
Which, lucky for
She
me,
might be my apprentice, but it's
I already invested
customary for the
into.
master to personally escort their apprentice to the place of learning. As the host, I'll be teaching Miss March the essence
But then
of
that would
Luofu
mean
swordplay,
someone's gonna have to
after which she'll
do.
emerge victorious in
She's
the
probably
war
gonna have to do
dance
that much more
You won't be
damage to
complaining
make up
about
for the
Luofu
fact that
swordplay then.
now I won't have a support right through.
Stand aside, rookie. Let me show you how we Ju-Ming sword masters treat their apprentices. Quickly, over here, Miss March. This is a reverse mentorship gift from me to you.
Or I say screw it and just get every remembrance character possible. Getting March.
What's this?
Getting another one.
Cienjo clothing?
That's 2.
So
I don't have
beautiful.
Agalea.
Sword practice requires precise movements. This outfit is tailored to fit perfectly.
So
And
we're looking
allows
at
for
6 in
smooth
total.
You're awesome,
Theoretically.
Master Yunli.
See? See? How can you compete with me? I'll teach March 7th the essence of Ju-Ming swordplay so she can win the contest with my...
Actually, I've prepared something too.
Huh? You have a gift for me too?
Since you want to learn swordplay, Miss March, you'll need suitable weapons. So, I went out of my way to prepare a pair of swords overnight. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to ask the
March High
craftsman
Scene
to
RMC,
customize
maybe
the
another
swords
D.
for you. But
So
I did my
yeah,
best to
like
choose ones that
you
look
maybe
nice
do
and are suitable
Agalea
for a beginner.
or
I hope you like them, Miss March.
there's supposed to be another one. That's a so I'm guessing you would definitely have them on the team.
Master Yanqing?
Bet you didn't see that one coming, did
What's
you?
funny
Yunli?
though, I don't know if it's I don't remember what,
Competition is
but
just getting started.
Sunday having that
I'm so
thing that
lucky to
ties
have
to
two
Memo
great
Spray is
masters.
so lame
But why does it feel like things are getting
because
a
they just
bit
keep
weird?
coming out with remembrance characters that don't work with his the way his ult works.
So what do you think, Masters? Does this outfit suit me?
Perfect.
Yeah, Caster should be
I
fine all
chose
the
it
same.
carefully.
Like
Perfect for beautiful young swordswomen like you and me.
you got the sword, Mom.
All right, let's get started with the training. The person next to me is a Cloud Knight instructor I've brought in. For your first lesson, try exchanging a couple of moves with him.
How would you
Wait, we're
how would you
having
better
actual combat
say
training
this
for the first lesson?
say her name? Like what's a
Isn't that a
short
bit
way?
too intense?
Aunt March?
Well,
HM?
I heard you have some experience with archery
HM7?
and martial arts. The first thing we're going to do is see just how strong your fundamentals are. Come on, step forward and strike with the sword in the most natural way you can think of. It's important for us to grasp your natural movements so we can decide where to start and what you need to learn.
If you're ready, let's begin.
Okay.
Whoa, let's check it out. HM07 is waterfall. Huh? What do you mean? Is that like a wait, is that like a is that its like property? Alright, Pokemon refer. If it's a game, if it's from the Pokemon games, yeah, I don't get it. If it's from the show, maybe have to extrapolate that on a little, extrapolate that. Elaborate, God. From the games, yeah, GG. I guess the best thing to do for now is to save my pulse until we get confirmation what's running next. Then I can full send it.
heard you have some experience with archery and martial arts.
Easy skip
First thing we're going
indeed.
to do
Easy skip
is see
indeed.
just how strong. Come on, step forward.
Wait a
and
minute.
Strike with the sword in the most
Oh my god,
natural way
hold
you
on.
can think of. It's important for us to grasp
I
your
forgot.
natural movements.
I
so we can
forgot
decide
Cypher
where to
was
start.
even coming. I forgot that was like a.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Then I apologize in advance, Miss Martin.
I could take 10 of you. Please have some tea.
Pay close attention, Miss March. Lafu's swordplay is all about being swift and agile in your movements.
Ignore him. Strength is everything.
Right on time. Like this?
Well done!
Here you go, Master.
Yes, you!
Wait, she has a blast.
Melt.
Mountain fall! How many can you block?
Nice job.
What are you made of?
Awesome.
Okay, so
With a true heart, I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Swordplay!
Time to show you what I can really do.
those weapons are so cool.
Come on. Let me fight. Azure Dragon, White Tiger, Bless Card, Wasp Death.
What are you
Wait,
mumbling
her
about?
ult does more damage if you
Isn't
put it in
this
attacks.
sword
Aw,
technique? Shouldn't
how
I
does
be
it
saying
scale like
something
that?
cool?
Swords descend! Strike with heart!
You'll make good practice. Here you go, Master.
Within the self, not the soul.
Slap.
Oh, Yun Li. Okay.
What are you made of?
I could take 10 of you.
How many can you block?
Ready to shine.
Strike while the iron is hot.
Oh, now would be a good time.
Melt. Oh, I get it. All right. Check out this move.
Never need to skill with March again after the first one. Oh, so she's like a skill positive. She's like Ron May, I
Miss
guess.
March has quick hands
Skill
and a
positive
flexible
or skill
lever.
negative?
She lacks strength, and her strikes were a bit unfocused. But don't worry, that's totally normal for beginners. Once she starts practicing Juming sword,
Given the situation, I believe Miss March should start by working on her footwork.
Seriously, do you actually know anything about swordplay, or what?
I could ask you the same thing. Dual swords require agility. So what's more important than footwork?
Instead of focusing on her strengths, we should address her weaknesses. The drawback of wielding two swords is not generating enough force. What good is being quick on your feet if you don't have strength? It's not like we're dancing here.
Skilled sword masters
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm actually going to end stream soon as well.
work on their
I guess I'll just finish
Start
this
with what you're good at, then
a
tackle
bit
your
and I'll pick it up
weaknesses.
tomorrow.
That's the right way to learn.
I should be streaming a good majority of the day tomorrow.
You're quite
Pop
the
in
theorist, huh?
Theorist?
here.
You claim to be able to talk to swords. So what does that make you? A lunatic?
Hey, it's only my first lesson, and you're already arguing. Come on, calm down, Masters. I'll have to improve both my footwork and strength anyway, so it doesn't matter which one comes first.
But it does matter. Just listen to me, March 7th.
Aww.
All right. So we got the hunt. We got waterfall. Let's call her waterfall. Got waterfall. Wait a minute, because technically, the same level. The same level as I can. Wow, she would have liked that. Just so like if I need imaginary damage.
Dear Himeko, Mr. Yang, and Pom Pom, we're all good here on the Xianzhou Lafu, so no need to worry. By the way, how's your trip going? As for me, I've somehow become the apprentice to two Cloud Knight sword masters, and I've been honing my sword skills with their guidance. One of them is Yanqing, the boy we've all met before. The other is Yun Li, the granddaughter of General Hua Yan from the Xianzhou Juming. Both masters are super strict, giving me a real taste of how hard sword training can be. I tried to drag her into this, but she refused. Then I tried to rope Dan Heng in, but Master Yanqing wouldn't have it. Still, I didn't let the difficulty
Oh, a
get to
hunt
me.
trailblazer though?
My sword skills have improved a lot. Both my masters think
A
I have
hunt
unique talents
trailblazer?
in
Oh,
swordplay, and are literally fighting each other to teach me their skills.
the possibility. I didn't even
to
think
their
about that. I was thinking
I've
of like
actually made some progress.
Annihility
When I get
trailblazer.
back to the Express, I'll definitely show off my skills and impress you all.
Need a new path of it.
Looking forward to your reply. Yours, Mark 7.
Did he even consider though?
Well done.
Miss March's sword skills are really
It
coming
better
along.
be like the
She'll hold her own
coolest.
just
Like it
fine
better
in the
be
war dance.
coolest. The coolest weapon possible. Like
Have a
I
shot
think
at
the
beating
sword
both
lance was.
masters in the ring?
You have a chance to become like solo
Real.
leveling.
You've only been
Or
practicing
farming.
for a short while. How could that...
With your talent, Miss March, if you dedicate a few more decades to training, you might have...
Decades? But I'll be an old lady by then.
Kinda worry it's gonna be a boat. Kinda worry. Nah, it wouldn't be a boat. You already have a mark.
has actually become a pretty decent swordmaster in
I mean-
such a short time.
Triple bow would be kinda cool.
Now I understand why
Are you sure he wasn't laughing at you?
Oh, shut up.
It's all thanks to your amazing guidance, masters.
Miss March, you're really getting the hang of wielding dual swords. If you're keen on advancing, trying out
I wanna
different
see.
Xianzhou blades can improve your touch.
Let me see. Which sword is the most powerful? Single sword?
Leah
great
comes
sword?
back for.
Or maybe a flying sword?
I don't actually. That wouldn't make sense. I don't know.
There's no such thing as the most powerful sword. It's all about the skill of the swordmaster. Yanqing wields several flying swords, while I only wield one. But remember how I kicked his butt at the Alchemy Commission?
First, you didn't kick my butt. Second, you'll never kick my butt. Third, how about we settle this right now and see who kicks whose butt?
Gun. Just straight up gun.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Oh,
If I kick your butt,
fucking
you'll
rocket
drop out of
launcher.
the war dance.
No, that wouldn't be the hunt though.
Deal?
Why are you two arguing again? I thought things had been improving between you lately.
Technically, Trivia has a rocket launcher. No?
There was
Yeah,
talk that the leading
doesn't
disciples
actually.
of
She has
the
a
Luofu
rocket.
and Juming generals were supposed to face off in the war dance, but for some reason, they suddenly teamed up to train an apprentice of their own. Turns out, the rumors are true. Tomorrow is
Will
the
we
big
seriously
day
just
of the
pull
war
out the
dance.
blicky
Shouldn't you two
with
be
the
focusing
switch
on
on it?
honing your skills instead of teaching swordplay here?
You're... Oh, that's right! You're the pink-haired fox from the Yaoqing!
Or a whip.
This is Mr. Jiaoqiu,
Jade has a whip.
the healer working for the general
Not
of the
Jade.
Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Yeah, Jade.
Ah, got it.
Sorry for the miss.
If you know nothing about...
From my professional experience, it's like your sword teaching methods. If you will, for example, golden eggplant.
All this talk about food is making me hungry.
Aren't you a healer? Why are you talking about food?
Well, it's just a metaphor. The medicinal school I follow on the Xianzhou Yaoqing is called the Rancha School, that specializes in food therapy. So it's only natural that I know a thing or two about cooking.
So, you're the...
I'm a healer. But seeing the way you're looking at me, it's obvious you think I'm just some feeble academic who likes to blabber on about martial arts.
Are you not?
But
Wait, healer? What are you talking
I
about?
know a thing or two about killing.
When are you heal?
After all, the art of healing inherently encompasses both.
Why is this guy suddenly getting all serious with kids?
Do you recognize this bottle of medicine in my hand?
No.
This is called tumble dust.
They need a
An
home
extract
healing.
from an exotic flower
Healing
named
nobody.
Yabra.
Is it poison?
Well, it depends on how it's used. With just one drop, it's able to numb a patient's body during surgery, increase the dose or the potency, and it'll slow the metabolism, making the blood thin and resulting in the loss of all senses. Even long-life species cannot escape its effects. This thing can save lives or take them. It's more
That may be so, but still, I prefer settling things with a sword than...
Huh. Looks like I did get you all wrong. You're not a feeble scholar, but a sinister and despicable one.
Hey, why the insults all of a sudden? I'm just sharing some medical knowledge here, not persuading you to poison anyone.
Seems like you get real excited when talking about poison. I can't tell if that's an honorable thing or sinister.
Picture this. Two individuals. The one standing is full of malice. The other lying down in the throes of combat where life and death hinge on a singular moment. Every idea fades into nothingness. The only thing that matters is staying alive. Surviving the battlefield reshapes all notions of worth, be it integrity or treachery.
Perhaps you've underestimated Yunli and me, Mr. Jiaoqiu. We may...
Well, then you should know that the war dance is nothing more than a contest.
When I was appointed as the ringmaster for the war dance, I asked the general, and this is how the general replied. To end the war dance is the perfect chance to showcase martial virtue and forge alliances from all over the cosmos.
That's quite an insightful statement, Yanqing. Well, my apologies for being so short-sighted. Hearing you speak so highly of it has piqued my curiosity. Would you mind showing me around?
You want to see the Sky Splitter ship where the war dance will be held? Let's go! I bet Yun Li and Miss March haven't seen it either. Let's go. I'll get...
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of...
What's up, Mr.
It won't.
Jojo?
No, it's nothing.
It won't.
Do you see that
But it
airship
might.
in the distance? That's the sky splitter.
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Lawfu military vessel. People aren't allowed on board until the war dance officially commences.
That's cool.
Tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, since I was a kid, I understand that even in each day. But then, after that, I had to pick up the pieces and
I would love to see
try to
what it.
put myself. I often ask myself, while the general could teach, but after talking with you, as a member of the Cloud Knights and the general's apprentice,
I get kind of
had a
scared.
weight on my shoulders. And I know there's still more to shoulder. But when I wield my sword, it feels like I'm letting go of everything. I love the feeling of giving it my all. Facing any... That's why I wield my sword.
Oh, Yenqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way...
Age doesn't really matter. All sword masters will understand how I feel.
I get it. Looks like all the kids on the Lawfu...
It's not polite to ask a girl her age, no matter which Xianzhou ship you're on.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yenqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Wild.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yenqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because...
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou since I was a kid. It's been clear to me that not everyone does. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword, I can't help but want to take it away from them.
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy?
I see. It's not easy for... Well, it's better to have a reason for...
What happened?
Oh, nothing. I was just reminded of some... Judging from my professional perspective as a healer, both of you possess remarkable vitality. Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the...
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me about my dreams.
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up. By the way, Yenqing, is it normal to have so many people wandering...
Actually, this is a restricted area. But since you're all guests...
I understand. Well, I'll take my leave.
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream, but he didn't even ask me.
Now that we're done with our tour of the...
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself?
You know cramming before a fight never works out for some reason. Seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my All right. I'll take you out of the start.
Okay, that was cool. I'm so mad. Don't fit into any team comp I currently have.